So I kind of had like a little bit of a drought for a couple months, but if we go back all the way to November 2021, that's when I released this very basic song, but also it was a fun process. This was a song I did with a DJ who I befriended on Mixcloud, a platform, DJ streaming platform. And she's Korean. She was working out of Hong Kong at the time. And we were just throwing tracks back and forth and seeing what happened. And yeah. Way more about the process, I felt like, than actually making super significant music. But also just like the distance barriers, some language barriers, but still being able to make music. That was honestly a fun project, even though it got a little bit delayed. Also, it was very much like COVID art, because like what else were we doing? And at that point, it was like, if I'm going to be connecting with my friends that are local over the internet and throwing tracks back and forth, why can't I just throw a couple tracks like across the world somewhere? You know, like it's just as easy to throw next door as it is to throw around the world once we get on that digital kind of level. So, yeah. I put together a little montage, or like a loop video, and it was actually, I was visiting some friends in Flint, and I actually have videos of playing this piano on their front porch, and I had a lot of fun with it. They actually sold the keys because the keys were more valuable than the piano. And then they ended up burning the piano. So that's actually what's going on in this video. Is the fact that there's a there's a burning piano in this pit in their backyard, and so that's where the stock video is kind of coming from. But it was an actual bonfire that we had that I was just taking some video of, and then I put some improvised instrumental piano and just instrumentals over top. It's kind of gives something to look at, the visualization. But that's actually where that came from. That was a piano that used to live on a friend's porch, and then they decided to get rid of it, so they held a bonfire and had a piano burning. So this was just a very basic beat, little synthesizer improvisation over top. And also this character that I came up with. It's kind of a weird style with markers. A lot, like, basically just like contiguous lines. So everything was like a loop. There's no line ends. And he's just supposed to be like this like amoeba type character. He's also like holding his head like he's got a massive headache or something. I don't know. It was fun. I just liked it. So now moving to, let's see, August. Yeah, and just a little guitar improv. It's too special. Every once in a while, I'm just like, I don't have any content. I need to make some content. So this is me sitting out on the front porch. Crickets are kind of howling, and I'm playing guitar. Moving back, so this is like almost 12 months ago. Little deal called, so this is in Flint, and I was playing drums just on the sidewalk. I had some random people come up and give them a shaker or something, let them participate in different ways. And yeah, I would give people like a shaker or some way to participate. Um, this particular one, I like this idea of like kind of spreading out the art over time. So this was a recording I did, and then I actually went back through and added synthesizer sounds over top of it. Um, and I believe I'm actually listening to an Anderson .Paak song, and that's actually where I'm getting my rhythm or my tempo from. Is from it might be. I think it's Bubbling, or whatever that song's called. I mean, Bubbling. Oh yeah, duh. That's why I called it bubble tea because also bubble tea is like popping up everywhere. It's like 1,000,001 places to go. One of my coworkers took like his nieces and nephew out to go get ice cream, right? And the girl was like, "Well, I don't really want ice cream. Can I get bubble tea?" We're like, "Where is your childhood gone?" And again, with this kind of like cumulative content generation art, where I was just, I guess it's kind of like modern art, where people always complaining about it doesn't have a purpose, but sometimes the purpose isn't really about the piece itself so much as its context in a greater kind of assemblage. So this one was just me hanging out by the railroad tracks, across from Blank Slate and the Blind Pig and that block. Just playing for the public. I got, every now and again I get people like, "You're so, thank you, you're so great." It's always nice not have people throwing shit at you, but yeah. The intention was actually to use some of these recordings as like pieces for drum loops. Yeah. So that's just a little bit about, the videos and things I put up and their kind of context a little bit. That again, just kind of going back to August of last year. It's now August 22, and yeah, I think we're hoping to do more in the future with maybe some motifs, like little themed projects, but again, just kind of a buffet of different ideas, different spaces. I try to make sure that like my videos don't all have like the same thumbnail, so at least they look a little bit different, a little bit distinct. It kind of marks the changing of seasons and times. If you have something different to look at, you don't go through the red light until it changes, right? So but yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for checking it out, and also it was just kind of fun for me to talk about my work and what I've done, different ways I've kind of sought out creative influx, so I think that's a good thing. I really try to be divergent in my thinking when it comes to art, trying new things, trying ideas, and the process of kind of making that happen. And it's really just my sandbox. So, peace. Like, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. Go for it.